Hey guys, what's up? Today I have the video that was supposed to be posted on Wednesday, but Brendan was busy with exams and I was busy with work and stuff. So here it is. So basically, each Pokemon on your team pairs up base stats wise with another Pokemon, and you need all six of the base stats. For HP, I have Mew and Braviary at 100. For attack, I have Braviary and Electivire at 123. For defense, I have Mew and Bisharp at 100 for special attack. Mew and Tangela at 100, of course. For special defense, Mew and Politoed at 100. And then for speed, it's Politoed and Bisharp at 70. His team, not so sure about. I didn't check, but I think Honchkrow and Landorus both have 125 attack, and other things, whatever, it doesn't really matter. I don't really care. So I led with my Electivire, thinking genius. If he leads with Landorus to get rocks up, I can ignore his intimidate because I'll just smack him with a big ice punch. But then I'm like, wait, I have no attack investment, or no speed investment rather. I'm adamant max attack, max HP, sub punch. But he leads with Darmanitan anyway, so I switched to Politoed, take that like a boss. It was either going to be this or a Tentacool, so I decided this. I'm like, whatever, I'll take an OU, whatever. He comes in with Seismitoad because he's like, he has nothing to really take a water type move, no resists, and half his team is weak. I don't really know why he didn't just go into Meloetta since it's got base 129 special defense, but I guess he was trying to fodder it. But I put him to sleep. He's like, who the fuck carries Hypnosis? And I'm like, I do, because I don't really like Perish Song. And I don't know, Toxic just doesn't seem that great. Here, I thought he would Relic Song, so I'm going to Encore so that he, tries to change to his physical form and hit me with close combats and Stone Edge in return. But he doesn't because he thought I was physically defensive because the rain halved Flare Blitz's damage, and that's why I did nothing. But then he's like, wait. I'm like, no, I'm especially defensive. So I unguard him into Thunderbolt. I switched to Electivire because I know he has to either switch or give me a speed boost, so I'm fine with that. Gonna sub. He's gonna switch to Darmanitan. He's Scarfed, so that means he still speeds me, which is unfortunate. Here, I wish I went for the Focus Punch because I was thinking either Nidoking or Landorus would come in, and both of them resist it, and both are immune to Thunder Punch. Because I thought he'd, U-turn or be worried about Speed Tie because +1, he's Scarfed, and we're both same 95 base speed. But he's not worried about it, so that kind of sucks. So Ice Punch does nothing. Gonna switch out to Braviary on the Earthquake because he's locked in. And he's gonna go to Landorus. Defiant gives me an attack boost, but I forgot about Defiant. Because I remember when I first saw Braviary, I was like, ooh, Sheer Force and Rock Slide, but that's really stupid. I don't know why they gave Sheer Force to so many Pokemon that don't really, I mean, there are a few that, obviously, like Nidoking and stuff. But then there's, Kingler and Braviary. They don't need Sheer Force at all. Kingler doesn't get Waterfall. Braviary gets, Rock Slide, and that's it. So, I don't know. It's really weird. But, I go to the Sleep Powder on Switch, and I'm like, fuck, what? Because he's like, that Sleep Claws, and I'm like, shit. I forgot Seismitoad was still alive. I thought I killed him, and then he went to Meloetta. But he switched, and I'm like, shit. And he's like, it's alright, whatever, it doesn't matter. Like, okay, so I switched to Mew instead of, leech seeding, which I should have done in the first place. I should have leech seeded, and I would have done a bit of damage. So, that's why I went to Mew and full switch, because it did about the same amount of damage that he would have lost after, 2 or 3 leech seed hits. Something died there. I don't remember what it was. Politoed, right. Because I wasn't sure if he'd wake up, but he did wake up, and he kills me with a superpower. Go to Mew. I'm going to go for the Shadow Ball as he switches to Nidoking. Unfortunately, I don't have Psychic. I probably should. Ghost fighting Shadow Ball or Sphere is a really good type combination, but I think I should just drop Shadow Ball for Psychic because you really don't need Shadow Ball and Psychic is stab and everything. It's like, yeah, you lose super effective on, Ghost types, and that's it, but Miss Magus is the main Ghost type in UU, and you're not going to be staying in on it because it outspeeds you. So, I don't know. And then I have, as you can see here, Roost and Volt Switch, as we saw earlier, along with Aura Sphere. So it's kind of just like a, I don't know, go in and cause some damage, hit and run kind of set, like a Mienshao almost, like a special Mienshao. But yeah, he goes to Honchkrow and he hits me with a Brave Bird, and I'm literally like, fucking ow. I did not think that would do that much damage, but then he Sucker Punches on the Roost, and then I'm like, okay, he's going to Brave Bird again because why not? But then I should have roosted because if I did, I'd be at full health and I could take another Brave Bird and he'd take a fuck ton of recoil, whereas I can't take a Sucker Punch because it's actually stronger than Brave Bird because it's super effective. So I should have done that, but I'm kind of dumb and I didn't do that, so whatever. Then I go to Electivire. I thought I could take a Brave Bird because resist, but no, I can't. I go to Bisharp, paralyze him, set up rocks. He's like just trying to Sucker Punch me, and I'm like, no. And then I go for Sucker Punch, and he roosts, and I'm like, fuck you, god fucking damn it. Because I wanted to, Sucker Punch outspeed him because he's paralyzed, and then he his Sucker Punch would fail, but he roosts, and I'm like, fuck. But his Sucker Punch, even at +2, really doesn't do that much because quad resist. And he said, I thought that it was the postman guy, and I thought he meant, what, you thought this was Delibird? And he's like, no, someone rang the doorbell or something. And I'm like, okay, I don't see how that was relevant, but alright, whatever. Goes Landorus. I have another Defiant Pokemon, and I look it up, but yeah, even Adamant Max Attack, Sucker Punch is going to do like 50%, and I don't want to lose Bisharp just yet because of Darmanitan, especially when I have Tangela to take, anything he wants to throw at me, and he probably doesn't have U-turn because he's going to switch here, but then he doesn't have HPI, so I don't know what he has. I'm assuming Stealth Rock, maybe Sub, or I don't really know. But I go for Leech Seed, and he hits me with a Psychic, and I was hoping he'd... what did I hope he'd do? I was hoping he wouldn't have Psychic. I don't know why or what. Why did I stay in and Giga Drain? I don't remember. Oh, I was hoping he would die. Right. Because I, take a hit, regenerate a Giga Drain, etc. Blah, blah, blah. Seed. But he doesn't. I switch to Bisharp. He's like, oh, damn, that was obvious. I'm like, if he close combats, I'm like fucking mad. Although it doesn't really matter that much because, yeah, he would have killed Bisharp, but Landorus would have come in. I'm going to go to my Tangela, which I would have done if he had have killed me, and he would have died to Life Orb. So I would have gone to Tangela. And if he went to Darmanitan, just sack Braviary on the Flare Blitz, and if he's Superpowers or Earthquakes, well, I guess he could have U-turned, but that wouldn't have killed me. And then he would have had to go to this, and I could have Brave Birded him with the +1, and then, same deal with Darmanitan. U-turn wouldn't kill Tangela, but whatever. Anyways, that doesn't happen. I HP Ice him. He dies. He goes to Darmanitan, and I'm just gonna fodder out my Braviary so that he dies to Flare Blitz Recoil, and then I have Tangela for Seismitoad. I guess I could have used Tangrowth because I think they have the same base 100 special attack, right? I think I could have used it. But whatever. Doesn't really matter. So yeah, he goes to Seismitoad. I'm just gonna Brave Bird. I figure no point in switching and then Giga Draining, but whatever. So Brave Bird, kill him, and that's the end of the battle. We both kind of agreed that was kind of a shitty battle. We played kind of horribly both, especially since I broke Sleep Claws for the first time in forever. Like I said, I don't know. I just thought Seismitoad died, and I looked at my notes because I keep notes during battles just for movesets and what I theories about what they're gonna do and blah 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 whatever. And I still had it written down that he was asleep, so I didn't mark that he died, but I just wasn't paying attention because I was battling Brendan, and that's usually what we do. We just dick around. So all in all, like I said, we both were like, that battle was stupid. But it was pretty fun. I don't know. I was hoping this gimmick would be more prevalent, but I don't know. It didn't really matter. I mean, we just basically had mixed teams, so mixed tier teams. So it was it was fun, but like I said, you don't really notice the base stat equivalence. It's just an interesting exercise in team building, I suppose, but it doesn't really affect the battle all that much. It just means that some Pokemon are harder to use, fucking Tyranitar is 61 base speed, and Pokemon with random ass numbers like that. Although he does have what is it, 100 defense, 110 special defense, or something, or other way around, I think. So you could use those, and either way, I mean, it's fun. And I'm always looking for interesting shit like this to play around with, and that's what I did. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. And again, sorry that this is posted on Sunday and not Wednesday like it was supposed to, but life happens.